Welcome to the red carpet. We are here where we're getting ready for the show to begin. The show that is really the red carpet show, right? That's what we all want to see, what everyone's wearing, who makes their way in, who they bring as their date. And let me just give you a little show of what we've got right here. So you can see the carpet is now closed down. They are expecting some of the early people might start showing up, maybe some of the nominees that you may not know so much about. The big stars usually show up right at the end. So right now, if you look over to the right, you'll see probably a bunch of people because we're all back here pinned in together. But there's also a great place for the stars to come in and take pictures along this wall here. You can see a couple of the statuettes are out there, statues for people to get in their pictures as well. And then they'll make their way down the carpet here. You can see above that, too, they've got their the names of the nominees are running up above that. So you've got the Best Supporting Actress names that are up there right now. Viola Davis, Naomi Harris, Nicole Kidman, Octavia Spencer, and Michelle Williams. All of those ladies will be making their way in here today, we are expecting. And if you keep coming down the carpet, you follow that sign down, and you will see the stands are full. Everyone in the stands up there, they are fans or people who maybe have won a contest. There's some military folks up there as well who have been treated to a fun day of seeing the celebrities make their way down the carpet. So they're all anxiously in their seats. A lot of them were here before we even got out here, and we got out here pretty early today. Really wanted to make sure that they got a good seat to see their favorite people come in and make their way down. And as you can see, let's see, people are cheering right now because it looks like Wolfgang Puck is here. And some of his confectionery goodness there coming behind him as well. So people are cheering for all of that, making its way down here. Look at that. Wow. So he often does the dinner and the awards and the statuettes, the chocolate statuettes that they hand out here at the Oscars. So you're getting to see a little bit of what happens here on the red carpet as they make their way there. Ooh, I hope they don't drop that. That would be upsetting. And the guy who's carrying, I don't know, the 2 carafes of, was that coffee? I'm not sure. But hopefully he doesn't drop that. But yes, so this is part of the reason why they closed down the carpet so early. I mean, obviously, the show gets underway 5 o'clock local time, but that's 8 p.m. Eastern. So that's why here at about 2 o'clock local time that is starting to shut down. The other issue, too, that we've been watching is the rain. It's actually been raining here in LA overnight and this morning. So you see they've got this lovely tent up to protect us, which we very much appreciate, and I'm sure the stars will appreciate as well. There was one year a couple years ago where it poured, and so you saw a lot of wet gowns making their way and the bottoms of the gowns being wet. So they always make sure to have these tents. So the one thing is it's not tinted behind us, so every now and then the wind comes in, and it's actually pretty chilly for California. I know for some of you who are watching in much colder places, you could not care less about our little chilly weather here. But for us, it's actually pretty cool when you're out in a ball gown. So we are out here now. It's actually okay right now, but when the wind picks up, it gets pretty chilly. But the good thing for the stars, when they come in, they'll come in from this side here, and they'll walk down the carpet. They'll make their way down the carpet here, stopping to talk to media as they make their way down, just waving at the fans in the stands, and then they'll go around. There'll be some more still photography, and then as they get to the other side, they can then enter the building. So for them, coming through here is not like they're standing out here for a super long time. Oh, look, the Best Picture names are going by. For those of you who may want to beef that up on what you need to root for tonight, there's Arrival, Fences, Hacksaw Ridge, Hell or High Water, Hidden Figures, La La Land, which is the favorite. It has the most nominations tonight with 14 nominations, Lion, Manchester by the Sea, and Moonlight, which is my personal favorite. That movie just very much moved me. So that's the thing. What we also don't know is who's going to go for Best Actor. The momentum had been with Casey Affleck, but now, after the SAG Awards, the Screen Actor Guild Awards, when Denzel won, and the largest voting block are the actors, could it be that Denzel upsets Casey Affleck and wins tonight? We have to wait and see about that. When it comes to Best Supporting Actress, it's most likely going to go to Viola Davis, although some people are upset about that because I think she really should have been nominated as Best Actress and not in the Best Supporting Actress for her role in Fences. And Best Supporting Actress likely going to go to Emma Stone for her portrayal in La La Land. She's pretty much been winning all along throughout this award season, so it would be surprising if that didn't happen. And Best Supporting Actor, probably Mahershala Ali. That is the favorite out there right now. But there's also some good performances out there from Jeff Bridges in Hell or High Water, which a movie I also loved, and Dev Patel Attell for Lion as well, Lucas Hedges for his portrayal in Manchester by the Sea. So you have some pretty steep competition coming out for the Best Actor category as well. So these are just the idea of what the favorites will be and who people are rooting for here. But, oh, there he goes with the carafes again. And here comes, they're making their way down here. Maybe we'll get a possible interview with Wolfgang Puck if we stay here long enough. We'll have to see. How many awards will be handed out tonight? There are a lot of awards that they don't actually televise, and that is because there are some that they do in a different ceremony, and some of them that they just, because the show is already so long, they don't want them all to happen during the show because then the show might drag. So they split it up between broadcast and what happens off of broadcast as well. So it's a lot. And these award shows, they do tend to go on long, and so they try to control that. But there will be 24 actual awards that will be handed out here tonight. So that's what we will be looking for here tonight. Let's see here. I'm trying to see who they were cheering for down there. And I can't see. It could just be that they're live on TV down there, and so that's who they're cheering for. But yes, they're making their way down. Here. We've got a better view of this incredible display of what they will be eating tonight. Wow, look at that. That is just impressive. All of these creations, and probably a lot of it in chocolate for you fans out there. Oh, I can smell it now. I can smell it. It smells good. Good, we're good. Yeah, we are up. All right, so we're going to talk to him about this lovely display of food here, and he makes his way down this way. And I can tell you the carpet is pretty much shut down except for the men in tuxedos who are there just to make sure that you go to where you need to go and you get out of the way for now that the carpet is ready to do what the red carpet is supposed to do, and support the visits from the stars. As far as political speeches tonight, it would be breaking news if there wasn't a political speech made tonight. There's already been statements coming out from some of the nominees for some of the international films that have already made it very clear that they were having issues coming into the country, and then they decided that they could make it into the country, and they said that they're not going to come. For example, The Salesman. All right, here we go. We're going to first, let me break off of that and talk a little bit to Wolfgang Puck. Hi. We are going to talk a little bit about this fantastic display of food over here. Just amazing that it looks like.
And we're good.
Thank you. Very good. CNN. Hi. We are actually doing a Facebook Live right now, so we'll just take you live right here.
Okay, all right.
So tell me, this looks like some beautiful chocolate going on here.
I know we have chocolate Oscars and a lot of other chocolate things, but, you know, we're also going to have a great sushi bar when people come out, they're really hungry, and some little Kobe burger, some little lobster taco, artichoke soup with truffles, and our famous chicken pot pie, macaroni and cheese, braised short ribs, grilled Snake River Farm steaks, and Dover sole. So we have 30 different dishes, so there's something for everybody, plus some vegan things, but I think nobody's going to be a vegan tonight.
But see, it must be fun, because by the time they eat, they're in a good mood, they've enjoyed the night, maybe they have their own statuette?
Absolutely, they have their own statuette, and if they don't get one, I give everybody one. So we already boxed them up right in here, so people can get an Oscar. See? All right, now, all right, and one for you too here. See, you get the first one, a little one.
Statue, thank you. And how heavy is that, guys?
It's about 100 pounds.
Welcome to the Oscars. All right, good to see you. Thank you. So, okay, I got my own little statuette. There you go. My own little Wolfgang Puck statuette made of chocolate, covered in gold. Pretty nifty, huh? Yeah. That looked like a pretty good spread. I wish we could get some. Well, I did get a piece of chocolate, so I guess I should shut up. I did get something. But those poor guys who were carrying that tray, oh my gosh, it's 100 pounds, I said. They were sweating. They were standing there sweating. But, yes, back to that other question about the political speeches.
Would you like something with
what I've noticed over the award season is that when you talk to people about award season, they're like, artistry is a way of expressing yourself. These are people who believe that that is what they're supposed to do. So to not express themselves on something they feel strongly about would be missing an opportunity. That's what I've been told from people on the red carpet since I've interviewed them throughout this award season. So again, I would be surprised if we don't hear anything. What we don't know is what kind of statement. Will it be a message of inclusion? Will it be something against President President Trump, which we have heard throughout this award season previously, or will it just be more about how the quote-unquote Muslim ban? All of that could potentially come up. And keep in mind that this night here in the United States, it is the most watched event on television behind the Super Bowl. So it is a big deal, and a lot of eyes are here, and a lot of times these artists want to take advantage of that to express a viewpoint that they have. Let's see, it's 2 o'clock now here in California, 5 o'clock on the East Coast, so you've got 3 more hours until the show actually gets underway. But it's a long red carpet. You've got a lot of stars that they've got to make their way through here, do interviews, wave at their fans, and then make their way inside, take their seat, and then for the show to begin. Tonight, the MC is going to be Jimmy Kimmel. This is actually his first time hosting the Oscars, but people are expecting him to add a lot of comedy, probably have a little bit of commentary, a political commentary. I'd be surprised if he didn't. But he said that when it comes to the speeches, he hopes that people just speak from the heart and that they give honest speeches when they are out there, when they win and they take that turn up at the mic to thank all of their supporters, fans, and the people who helped them to get to where they are. But Jimmy Kimmel, seems like a pretty good choice. Seems like a funny guy who can handle it. But anyway, we'll just give you one more look here of the carpet. And let's see. Oh, yeah, they're down there fixing up the carpet, making sure everything's smooth. You do not want anyone tripping on the carpet. That is not okay. So you can see down there, that triangle down there, that is where the stars will enter. So you can see there's a little bit of a hubbub back there, down there on that side of the carpet before people start making their way in. And security here is extremely tight. Every now and then they come and they check on your IDs. They want to make sure that it is a safe event and so that nothing happens here. And so that is why we will be staying back here. But we thank you for joining us here for this Facebook Live, and we hope you enjoy the show.